Yes, I'm gonna talk today with respects to lucid dreaming and what I've realised from lucid dreaming through the years of identifying the experience. Through having had a alien encounter after having experienced lucid dreaming, and also having had the experience of um, death when I was traveling in Italy. The combination of having death experience after experiencing lucid dreaming, and then years after that having the experience of learning meditation, and then having the experience of an alien encounter that I've already talked about in videos before here. Because of the monitoring and experiencing premature ejaculations in one's sleep, identifying that it's coming from a monitoring environment and from one's own past experiences, but one sees it because I do practice yoga and I'm aware of oneself spiritually. There's no real reason for me to be experiencing wet dreams the way I have in the past and recently, etc. And that is true. The environment around me and people intimidate and patronize and manipulate their own actions around me, knowing that I'm a conscious sleeper type of person, and that one writes also one's dreams whenever one is clear enough for me to identify it's worth writing. What I want to talk now with respects to practicing the lucid dream experiences, the way I once talked before on the video, that there are many phases of conscious sleeping. I've come to identify that when you do travel out of your own physical body, if you are accomplished enough, conscious enough, the way I've been renewing the experience, I've come to identify that it's like you coming into existence again when you enter into lucid dreaming. So if you're coming into existence again, there must be parents or mother and father relations that you're going to meet. And what one has identified, that through renewing the experiencing of the lucid dreaming and also renewing the alien encounter, I've come to identify that the alien one encountered and the lucid dream experience have a relationship together. And I've come to the realization of that through identifying that there is like another planet, another civilization in the lucid dream consciousness that individual is in a position to enter. What one realized, what made me not want to enter into this completely into this new dimension, because I felt that I believe in this planet Earth. So there was an attachment to this planet Earth. So instead of me entering this completely into this new dimension of consciousness and maybe not returning, one's decided to return here. So I wanted to share that I've had recently, through affirming the lucid dream encounter, renewing the memory of that, integrated with the awareness of the alien encounter, I've come to realize that the alien is really part of the astral, what I call now as the Astro Family, astral relations, astral planetary consciousness, where in one's opinion there are like higher individuals in the lucid dream consciousness that are in a position to take you into that level, but you might not return to your body. So through being aware of that and through me renewing the experience, I've come nearer now to one's astral parents, astral planetary, beyond the Earth's atmosphere consciousness. So I've been identifying these higher astral relations through one's lucid dream renewing practice, and what I've noticed, because we are living in modern times and the improvement of civilization needs to be exercised, and through me renewing the lucid dream memory experience, I've been able to start to communicate with one's lucid dream astral parents, astral relations. And I've come to identify that the alien one encountered in one's traveling experience in Morocco was actually a bodyguard superhero or super alien being for the Astro Family. And one's noticed that the Astro Family has showed me that lucid dream Astro Family have showed me that the alien one encounter is their bodyguard, one of their best in the field of where they are in their level of astral existence. I've been communicating with these astral intelligence beings, highly evolved, that they see humans as individuals that haven't matured in themselves. They can be quite detached from human beings. So in their opinion, if you come into their level of consciousness, you've evolved beyond this earthly consciousness, so you can be free from this earthly consciousness. So for me to have saying to them that I wanted to return here to share what I experienced seeing them, they thought I was immature, to say, in that way, or stupid, or silly, but, because I was in a position to go to a high level state of consciousness. What do you want to return to this level of consciousness where there's so much suffering and pain and all types of deceptions with people? But I showed them one how I have love for the planet Earth, and one has love and want to share with humanity. So they laughed at me for saying that, but also they admired that I had that faith that I wanted to return here. So this is where I am now here, affirming that faith for me returning here. And through being the way I am and practicing yoga, that I've improved in myself, they've showed themselves to me, these astral relations. And they've showed themselves to me saying that I'm able to communicate to them now because I've evolved myself on this earth, and they're sharing to me that level of evolution that I've been able to show them, and they're sharing with me what they are, and they're looking to help me to improve this planet Earth through me communicating with one's experience that one's had with them. One wasn't aware through all these years that there were actual relations of mine in the lucid dream consciousness, in the sense that they were like advanced relations. One wasn't mature enough in one's lucid dream experience to identify them as astral relations in that way, where I was able to pause and have a cup of tea with them and chill out. But through renewing the experience, I'm able to, through one's, you could say, third eye, or through forgiveness consciousness in meditation, is to visualize them through renewing the experience memory, and then see that I've been able to begin to communicate with them and share the value of their higher level of consciousness. So if we were looking as a species to experience their level of consciousness, we'd have to be able to do it through a medium such as me that's already encountered them, or you have to meditate yourself and you maybe experience lucid dreaming or coming out of your body, so you'll be able to make contact with your own astral relations. And for for that experience, you'd have to go through the process that I've already talked about to enter into that faculty where you can actually come into that level of higher consciousness. That's all. Safe. Thanks.